Hi, welcome to Being Mindful. My name is Susan, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor who enjoys sharing mindfulness with as many people as I can. Today, we're doing a body focused meditation, but rather than your typical body scan or relaxation, we're actually focusing on how the body and the mind and the spirit work together to bolster each other, that the mind and spirit can step in when the body feels weak or tired or there's illness present. So, join me in this exploration of these three aspects of ourselves, and let's see where it goes. And as we enter into this time of meditation, I'll invite you to take a moment to become present to this time that we have. If closing your eyes is a comfortable thing for you to do, that can be helpful to sort of come into yourself. Keeping them open is fine too. And as we settle into our posture, making sure that we're comfortable as we can be in what we feel with our bodies. So move or stretch if that would be helpful. And then drop into a posture that allows you to be alert and relaxed at the same time. If you're sitting, be aware of the floor beneath your feet. Take a moment to notice that contact, how it feels to have feet against the floor. And as we prepare to explore what's happening within the body, take a moment to scan some of the trouble spots, some areas where we tend to hold tension in our bodies, and see if you can allow those areas to relax. So visit the jaw and notice whether there's any clenching or tightness. Just allow the jaw to drop slightly to allow the teeth to separate, the tongue to rest in the mouth. Notice the neck and the shoulders. Perhaps raising the head as if there's a string coming from the top of your scalp, elongating the neck. And then physically dropping the shoulders. A sense of melting and gravity. And notice the abdomen, where we tend to hold tightness, sometimes out of anxiety, and maybe even a sense of vanity, of trying to suck in our guts. Allowing the body to support itself without needing to hold muscles in tightness. Noticing the hands. Allowing them to rest lightly. Perhaps opening the palms. In this posture of receiving. And as always, noticing the movement of breath in and out of the body. This breath that happens whether we pay attention to it or not. As we focus on these sensory experiences, the mind may try to wander. Through memories or potential futures. Or perhaps there's some resistance or a judgment related to what is happening in the present moment. We can allow the mind to explore. We can even invite it to come to this party. That the intentions we set with our minds affect what we do with our bodies. How we react to what's happening within our bodies. And the two don't have to be in opposition. So we use our senses to explore what we can feel with our bodies. And then we can engage the mind both as the observer and as the intention setter. And perhaps as the body and mind interweave, we can sense something beyond ourselves or within ourselves that transcends these physical experiences. The core of who we are, regardless of any transitory physical state, regardless of fleeting or frequent thoughts, regardless of our circumstances. This strong core within us helps us to rise above, to be resilient, to be true to our values, to find ways to be true to ourselves, even when it seems impossible. So, with this full sense of mind, spirit, and body, let's revisit physical sensations that we can notice within the physical body, bringing kind awareness, compassion, and a sense of identity. Noticing aspects that the mind may label as not right, as off kilter. And allowing them to be just the way they are in this moment. Knowing that physical states come and go. And this is how things are now. And they won't always be that way. In the meantime, we can be with them just as they are. and not be diminished in any way. And I'll invite you now to stretch and move and wiggle. If your eyes have been closed, you can open them and prepare to reflect on this relationship between mind, body, and spirit. So let's take a moment now to reflect on how it feels to consider these interweaving aspects of ourselves. If you were experiencing some sort of discomfort or weakness or illness, how did it feel to consider how the mind can prop up the body? How we have this core identity that goes beyond any physical state we might be experiencing. I'd love to hear in the comments what you noticed. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing that. A thumbs up is a great compliment. And however your body is feeling these days, I hope that you have a good day.